Hey guys, today we are going to be interviewing three lovely ladies for my health psychology presentation. Now, before I start this interview, I just want to say that this is for educational purposes only, and this is just being used to kind of gauge a health problem in Berea. And yeah, so the health problem that I'm going to be reporting on is sleep. So first, I'm going to introduce you guys to my participants.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a sophomore at Berea College studying engineering physics, and I'm from Dallas, Texas.
I'm Serena. I am a sophomore at Berea College. I am a psychology and CFS double major, and I am from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Hello, I am Michaela Wilson. I am a sophomore at Berea College, and I am a child and family studies major with a law, ethics, and society minor.
In towns, I am from Montpelier, Vermont, and I am a health studies major and a business administration minor. And yeah, let's get into the interview. So first up, I'm going to ask Miss Emily what she is currently struggling with in terms of her sleep.
The current issue before going to bed is I spend too much time on my phone, and that interrupts how long it takes me to go to bed. And then I'm also struggling to maintain a good balance between academics and my social life as far as like sleep and stuff like that. So I spend too much time out during the day, and then that leaves me no time to do my homework. So that's a big interruption.
Yeah, and then you have to do that before you go to bed at night, so it kind of keeps you up.
It delays, for sure.
So are you currently going to bed around, like, what time would you say you averagely go to bed around?
Around 12:30.
12:30, dang. And what time do you normally get up?
For classes, I'm normally up by 8 o'clock.
Dang. Okay.
So for me, it's like mostly just staying on my phone at nighttime because like I look at how many hours I'm gonna get that night. If it's like 6 or 7, I'll go to bed. But if not, if it's like more, then I'll stay up being on my phone. And then I usually get like all my homework done during the day. So at nighttime, I can like hang out with my friends or like just watch TV or do whatever. But like if I'm out with my friends, I come back by like a reasonable time based on what time I have to wake up in the morning. So if I have to get up at 7, I'll get back by like 11:30, be in bed like 12:30. And then if I have to wake up like at 8:30, I'm probably out until like 12:30, and I'm in bed like 1 or 1:30. And then usually like I'm back in like my bed, like I make my bed and like I scroll for like a couple for like 30 something minutes until like I go to sleep.
That's understandable. Doom scrolling is something that I feel like a lot of people fall trap to at night just because it's like your first time to rest throughout the day.
Yeah. Especially like with TikTok, like it's just easy to like just keep scrolling because they're so short. It's just easy just to like keep
I know, and then you
just
think one more video, but then it ends up
being
you're
like
up
20
really late.
more. Yeah.
Lastly, we're going to ask Miss Michaela.
Okay, so the things that keep me up at night is studying until 2 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. and also doing the scroll before nighttime on my phone for hours. So usually I don't get into the bed until about 3:30, 4 o'clock almost every night.
A.M.?
Yeah, a.m.
Wow, girl.
But I would say right now I am in the preparation stage, and because I am talking to a mental health professional to get on a good sleeping plan for me.
Yes, well, thank you so much for sharing. Next, we are asking our ladies what better sleep would help them do. So, Miss Emma, what would better sleep help you do?
Better sleep would help me function better throughout the day. I find that throughout the day I am constantly distracted, and it's because I don't have enough sleep to function throughout the day. So better sleep would just help me stay more focused in my classes, which ultimately would help me have better time management and help me get my homework done at a better hour of the day rather than procrastinating and leaving it
And leaving it till night. Yeah, I understand that. And Serena, what about you?
I feel like it'll help me like actually like get up in the morning and like be like more active in the morning, like more productive throughout the day, because I'm usually like really sluggish and like not wanting to do work, like not really paying attention in classes or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'll help me like be more productive, more awake, and like not needing coffee every single day.
Yeah.
Or like every like once in a while, like twice a day or something like that. So it'll help me like be like more awake and more like alert to like what's around me.
So sometimes you're finding that you feel like you have to have coffee at least once, sometimes twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Michaela, what do you have to add to this?
I would say getting more sleep will probably help me throughout the day. Just doing general things and actually being happy with my life. I think that it would help me to go to classes without falling asleep and, getting through my day without, being dreadful of getting up and
without dreading
going
it.
to that next thing.
Yeah, because with the ways that we are very busy here, you really have to kind of be prepared because it's a lot to take on.
Yeah, I feel like it would just in general help me mentally, be a better person for myself and for other people.
I want to highlight that the value of change is very high, and this is something that motivational interviewing kind of stresses. So I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna ask you ladies, out of all the ideas I've presented to you throughout this interview, what is one small change you are willing to make this week to get better sleep? Okay, so out of all of the different ideas for combating this and the different interventions and plans, what would you, Emma, be most likely to kind of work into your schedule? What would you be most likely to try at least once or twice this week?
Something that I'd be interested in implementing into my schedule is journaling and maybe doing like my Bible study right before sleep. I feel that would best help me wind down after such a busy day and prepare me for better sleep.
And Serena, what are you thinking of implementing?
Not having coffee after 3 o'clock, because like it will help like my mind calm down and it won't be like too jittery like when it's time for like bed and stuff like that. And then having the blue light filters on, because it will help like my brain calm down. It won't be too bright on my eyes, so my eyes can also rest. So that would be like really good also.
All right, and finally, Miss Michaela, what are you thinking of doing?
I believe that I will start journaling before bed, because I feel as if I write down all of my bed, because I tend to worry a lot before I go to bed, which also keeps me up at night. So I feel like if I put my thoughts and my worries down on paper, that all of that will be released on the paper instead of me having to worry while I go to sleep.
Woo!
Yay us!
Okay, thank you guys. I really appreciate you partaking in this interview today.